do what I wanna, innovate what I'm gonna. You can hate all you wanna, but you're still in your pajama. Now I ain't a prima donna, but I built what I wanna. You can say my vision's wrong, the tune of my song. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Broke my thumb, bang into my own drum. Who in a clapping, boots I am a strapping, a click click clacking. Hurrah! Bootstrapping in America. Yeah, bootstrapping in America.
Thomas, we're back, my friend. Bootstrapping in America.
A little bit of YesInsights. Lenny, who in the house? Lenny, how are you?
Doing great, guys.
Hey,
Yep. How are you guys?
Thanks for coming today down to Tasty Trade, and welcome to Chicago. I know you guys flew in last night on the red eye.
Yeah, that's right. I landed 6 a.m. in the morning. You know, just went straight to Starbucks. So
I've done that. There's nothing fun about it.
no.
No. But you and your co-founder is sick today from. They
That's
tried
right.
to kill him on United or whatever it was.
Well, you know, the red eye tried to kill him. He landed the flight before mine, and then he got a crazy headache. So
Nuts.
yeah, so then he took a nap, and still napping.
That's Wilson Peng, right? Is that
Wilson
it?
Peng, yeah. Wilson
Yes,
Peng,
that's your
So,
co-founder.
all right, we got you. That's all we care about right now, Lenny. But
I'm
Wilson happens to be a tasty. Your co-founder is a tasty trader.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's awesome. Well, welcome anyway.
Thank you.
And we're happy to have you here. So let's talk about first, just give us a little insight. Give us a little insight to YesInsights.
Sure. So YesInsights, at a high level, we want to give businesses a tool to get more customer feedback so they can, iterate on their product and build a product that their customers like more.
So so what are you giving them? Is it a web-based app or is it a mobile app? I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, it's a web-based app. So our first concept is what we call a one-click survey. So sometimes you get like companies like maybe like American Airlines would send you like an email that says click here to take a short survey.
Right.
You click it and it's never short. So we have a concept called one-click email survey, where the survey itself is embedded in the email. So it'll say something like, you get an email, so it'll say something like, how was your flight? Very good, okay, or not so good. And you click one button and you can give feedback just like that.
So you're kind of eliminating that first step of, do you want to take the survey? Obviously, if you're clicking on it, you're going to click on, I want to take the damn survey. And if you get the email that has the answer on there, maybe you're more likely to click on it right from the very beginning.
I never
right
understood why
beside you.
people would click on that thing that said, "Do you want to take a survey?"
Right.
Because why would I want to take a survey?
Right, right.
Like, and I don't understand. So here's the thing. Like, I'm not sure what those surveys. What kind of insight do those surveys even provide? In general, like, I mean, how much can these companies get from? Because people that are going to respond usually had either one of the two extremes. It's like there's some kind of polarizing extreme for people that want to do survey. Either you're really happy,
I see.
or you're really upset.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what are you finding out from this? I mean, so you're licensing your software. That's the business model.
Well, it's a SaaS model, so our customers pay us a fee every month to use the software.
Got it. And they can put out as many surveys, or you help them write the surveys, or
Well, they use our tool to write their own surveys. We have a lot of like blog posts and best practices, to help them ask better questions.
got it.
But if they had something on there instead of just take a survey and it was something like a 3-choice where there is that middle choice, like it was great, it was bad, and it was in the middle, it was like, it was what I expected, maybe you get more of those what I expected and
Definitely.
you get a more flattening of the curve as opposed to just the best experiences and the worst experiences.
It's like a tasty check. Should we keep Tony? Right, and then it's like
Exactly.
that's right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe.
One
right?
standard deviation, 2 standard
Exactly.
deviations.
Yeah.
So
3.
You guys have a bunch of customers already, right?
We do, yeah.
So what have the customers been telling you about the product?
So the product has been getting a lot more responses. So it's much easier for them to get more responses from their customer compared to traditional surveys.
Traditional survey being what, electronic or being a paper? I'm just curious, like, what is a traditional survey?
Oh, like a traditional email survey where
Okay.
click a link to take the survey. And
Right.
most people don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like, I know car dealers, like, cars, they love their surveys. And anybody that had, like, in the service business loves their surveys. But who has the best, like, where does it provide the best, where do surveys in general provide the best information or responses?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, who uses these other than the service business, service and sales?
Gotcha,
I mean, where do you get most of the, like, what
Customers?
what kind of customers are they?
So right now we're still pretty early. We launched our product in June,
Okay.
and we have customers from a lot of different places. We don't really have like a pattern established
You
yet.
can't tell yet, yeah.
Yeah. So like for instance, we have like a market research company who does research for their clients. So they're using our survey to recruit people to talk to. We also have like a nutritional company. They're trying to ask people like, why haven't you bought this certain product, or like, why do you buy this certain product?
But how do you get it? Is it really one question?
For now, it's one question. Yeah.
For now, it's one question.
Well, yeah, it's one question. They click it, and they'll land on a thank you page where it says, thank you for taking our survey, and they can ask an additional question on there. So,
got it.
So it's 2 questions. Yeah.
So what is the success rate of the one question survey as opposed to kind of a traditional, like let's say that 10% of the people, I don't even know what the number is,
Right.
would respond to a traditional survey? What is how many people respond to this?
Yeah, so in traditional surveys, it really, it varies, kind of based on how engaged your customers are. But traditional surveys, usually like 5% or less.
5%,
5%
okay.
or less. So our surveys, actually, like the surveys that we personally send to customers,
Yeah.
50% of people who see the email respond to the survey. And we have a customer who's like a SaaS company as well. It's called their company PictoChart. They do, I believe they do I forget, some sort of graphics for students, right? So the survey they're running through our software, it's getting a 70% response rate.
And what did their last set of surveys do?
So they're using it for, I believe, validating research they done prior. So,
No, but what did their other surveys response? What was their response? If they're getting 70% now, what were they getting before?
I'm not sure, actually. I didn't ask them that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it'd be interesting to see what it'd be interesting to see what the difference is. And because we've argued that, like, I'll just use some examples in the, in the world of finance. There's so little participation in finance because there's too many damn questions.
Right.
Why are we still asking 10,000 questions about, you don't need to do it. It drives people crazy.
Right.
Get to the chase.
Well, I once opened an account at, like, I think it was JP Morgan, and they literally sent over a book of questions and signature pages that was 150 pages long. I'm not kidding. It was 150 pages long. I'm like, to open a damn brokerage account, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, everything should be one.
Right.
I would answer one question.
You want this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
See,
want it.
Good salespeople do that. That's what they do.
Right.
Let me wrap
Ask
this
the
up
sale.
for you.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Will you be using MasterCard or Visa today? Yes.
well, I think people are okay. They don't want you to intrude on their space. So they're okay with something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like there's no, it's transparent. Like, the survey, there's an end in sight, Whereas if you take a traditional survey, you click it and, like you said, you might get like a survey with like 100 questions that you're never going to finish.
Yeah, I won't even answer those places that call up. They say, "Well, listen, we'll give you $50 or $100 if you take this 50-question survey." I'm like, I don't do it for. I don't even care. I'm not taking your damn survey.
Right. Yeah.
And one question, you want to ask me one question? I'm like, yeah. It's like somebody says to you, "Can I have 10 minutes of your time?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody wrote me an email this morning. I said, "Tom, can I have 10 minutes of your time?" I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah.
But if they had said, "Can I have 2 hours of your time?" I'm like, "I can't do it."
Right.
That's so you've started a few. You've been you're an entrepreneur. You've started a few businesses in your life.
Actually, this is my first. The first one I
this
co-founded.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, this is your first own. Okay,
Yeah,
got
first own. Yeah. So my last company, I was the first employee.
Got it. Okay, confusion.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool running your own business
Really cool.
if you make it work.
Yeah. I mean, right now we
What's
just started.
the biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge right now? Figuring out what's the best features to build, what's the best bang for your buck. And
Yeah, well, one thing you got to do is don't listen to your customers. Just do what you guys think is the best bang
He's
for your
in
buck.
marketing. He has to listen to his
I'm
customers.
telling
that's
you.
part of it. That's
You build what you think is really cool. One of the reasons we do this bootstrapping segment is it's so important for us to have to build a culture of, new entrepreneurs, because otherwise nobody will ever be interested in or really understand business and finance and everything else. So it's part of the whole culture here, and part of that culture is to do something that's very different.
Yeah. What's that? A quote that Henry Ford said. If I asked my customers what they wanted, they would have said like faster horses.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's Steve Jobs used that in his book, and it was he shared that same quote with everybody that read the Steve Jobs book before he died. Yeah, that's fair, and we've always been like that. We never ask anybody. We listen to everybody. We have. And we love some of the ideas, but you have to kind of do your own thing. That's what makes you different.
Yeah, it's kind of funny actually. That's how we discovered through surveys that we can't ask people what they want. Like people have a really hard time trying to imagine what they want. Kind of going back to the Henry Ford quote, right?
Yeah, sure.
You have to ask people in a counterintuitive way. You have to ask people what problem are you having? What's your challenge? And then through that you can kind of imply, you can make
Who
implications.
does most of the surveys that are out there currently right now? Is it mostly these consulting companies? Do most people hire a third-party company to do it for them, or is it done internally?
Internally, usually. Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah,
really?
most of our customers are internal.
Really? So they create their own surveys and stuff. That stuff used to drive me nuts. That stuff used to drive us nuts. When TD bought our company, our last
Marketing
company,
drives you nuts in general.
they would have these surveys of their customers. I'm like, please stop doing it. Don't torture our customers. Don't make them come to these groups and don't torture them. I'm begging you, don't do that. It drives me nuts.
It's horrible.
Yeah. One question? Tony, you could do one question.
I could do one question.
I can do one question.
One makes it easy.
One question, one click,
Yeah. How do you guys finance? You have revenue already?
We have some revenue, not enough to really, pay us.
Yeah.
So my co-founder, Wilson, he took a loan from the bank to
Okay.
fund the company.
Then nice.
So he's committed. He's in.
He's in.
So you guys are all you're self-financed.
Self-finance, that's correct.
Oh, he's gonna hate himself for not being here today. Yeah, for sure.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And well, one of the cool things about building your own business, especially when you're self-financed, before you guys go out and raise capital, is it's just something that it makes you work that much harder.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And, I feel like if you raise money, you're a little bit beholden to the investors as well.
You're not. Just cast a check.
Okay.
Nobody's ever been beholden to me that I've given money to, and I haven't been beholden to anybody else. I think that's that's a little bit misleading. I think that everybody has the same goal, so they're betting on you. It's not beholden to. It's a bet.
That's true. That's true.
It's an expectation.
Yeah. Although, personally, I feel like if I take money from people, I feel like I can't run a lifestyle business. I have to kind of go big. Get their
that's
money
the
back.
reason for taking money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
no, there's no question about that. When you take money from somebody, you have to try to make it work.
Right.
I'm not sure what a lifestyle business is. What is that?
Just kind of make enough money. Maybe I want $100,000 a year. If I make $100,000 a year, I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you meant by that.
Yeah,
I understand that. Yeah, that you can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because people they don't invest for that reason, that kind of thing.
True.
Well, congratulations on YesInsights, and what's the website address?
YesInsights.com.
And if somebody wants to check it out or reach these guys, how do they reach you guys?
Go to YesInsights.com, and you can email me at Lenny, that's Lenny, at YesInsights.com.
Fantastic. That's
Lenny,
what we like
thank
to
you
hear.
so much.
Of course, guys.
Thank you so much for flying out here, and appreciate the update and the story. And Wilson, get better soon.
Let's
Absolutely.
take a quick break. We'll come back. We've got Liz and Jenny next. This is Taste Trade Live.
Thanks.
Good job, buddy.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or share it with a friend. And don't forget, click below to watch more videos, subscribe to our channel, or go to our website at tastytrade.com.